Unfortunately, we lost 3 of our batchmates in the intervening process. Mohan, while we were still in college, Pani Kumar, sometime in the mid-90s, and about 5 years ago, Tiruchelvam. We would have loved them all to be here with us today. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. We have invited their families, and we, on behalf of all of you, we have extended our support in whatever way we can to the families, and the families have really appreciated this. Our friends may not be with us now, but they'll forever live in our golden memories. We have now established contact with 171 of our batchmates out of the 193 that we have, and we still don't know where the other 22 are, but we are trying our best, and we'll get them all one day very soon. Between August and December 2011, we had 3 significantly big get-togethers, one in Chennai, one in Trichy, and then one in Chennai again. We had 5 different group meetings. We had a conference call with the guys in the US. Badivar put together a conference call in the US, and we joined from here. And then we had many one-on-one telephone calls and discussions and so on. All this was part of the consultative process of deciding what we wanted to do as a group. That is, after all these discussions is what we came up with, like Bobby already explained to you, Alagappa Soft Skills Enhancement Training, promoted, funded, managed, whatever, by the 1987 batch. Vilva here will explain more about Asset 87 itself, and I'll spare you the details. What I can share with you is we wanted a good solid organization structure for our initiative, and we did a lot of work in terms of research as to how to structure this organization, because unlike other batches who built the asset and moved off, they didn't have an ongoing responsibility. It was a short-term project. What we have promised is a longer-term project, so we needed a structure and an organization in place to keep this going. And after the research and consultation with many people, we decided to form the trust. And our trust, Asset 87 Foundation, was registered in March 2012. Next, coming to the fund mobilization, we did some quick budgeting, and we started off with a budget of about 60 lakhs. 50 lakhs we said we'll set aside for Asset 87 for first 5 years of the program, and 10 lakhs we set aside for the Silver Jubilee celebration. The response from all of you has been very enthusiastic, and a lot of people have contributed very generously, and you're continuing to do so. So far, though we have not reached our target, and given that we have an ongoing exercise and there are a lot of commitments from people to contribute more in the future, we have so far collected 41 lakhs. And adding to the commitments which are made, including by me, I haven't contributed my full, what I've committed, and there are various others who are definitely going to pay up. We'll have 46 when all the commitments are honored, 46 lakhs. I thank each and every one of you in equal measure for your support. As I mentioned, as Bobby mentioned also, that this is not the end for us, this is the beginning, and you can contribute in any amount, anytime you like. And it's not that you have to contribute by yourself. You don't have to always pay from your pockets. You can mobilize support through others, like our friend Nainan Chatty did. He went out and got a donation for about 1 lakh for us from one Mr. Nagaraj of Deccan Die Casting, who is actually alumnus of Karnataka Polytechnic. I'm very sure there are many more Nainan Chattis here, and there are many more Mr. Nagaraj out there, so we'll all need to connect them together to realize our goals. A special mention must be made of the Electronics and Communications branch for their contribution. So far they have collected, mobilized together 12.9 lakhs. with 6 members contributing 1 lakh and above. The highest fund donation has come from Murali of Electronics, who's paid us 4 lakhs, and the second highest is Srinivasan, who's contributed 2 lakhs. To make a success of an event with predominantly voluntary effort, you need extremely committed volunteers and a fair amount of luck. We have been very lucky to have extremely committed and passionate team who wanted to do something really impressive and who wanted to do it without being extravagant. And so